Here in the Bitterroot Mountains of Montana, wild animals rely upon medicinal plants that grow in the wild amongst their feet like every other animal on Earth does. Unfortunately, the animals that share homes with us don't have access to this diversity, nor do they have enough instinct intact to actually select the medicines they need. So it's up to us, and that's where Animal Essentials came in. I started out here living on the land for 10 years studying the behaviors of animals and their relationship with the plants. And I understood how important that relationship is. In fact, I've understood that the greatest aspects of what I do, herbal medicine, is in realizing just how deep the values of these plants go. So I set out to find ways to bring nature back to the animals in our lives. As far back as I can remember, I was always in love with nature, with wilderness, the dream of being in the mountains. And so we moved onto this ridgetop and immediately started picking up where I left off in the canyons of my youth, studying the plants, studying the animals. It's a magical place. On July 31st, 2000, all these fires erupted in western Montana as a result of lightning storms. They're all over the place. And from that high point up there on August 6th, 2000 at about 3:15 in the afternoon, the wind kicked up. The whole backside of this hill was just flame. Of course, that's when I got on the radio and I said, we got to get out of here now, right now, as fast as you can. That changed me. That changed my whole perspective. It was quite an adventure. We started Animal Essentials here in this little back add-on room that I built, and we'd make tinctures all day. We'd go out and harvest them. We had dryers up on the hill. We had this whole pantry of herbal tinctures back here, about 40 different kinds, and these old Grolsch bottles and stuff that we used to store our medicine. Some of the antique glass that melted, that was probably a ball jar or a canning jar that we had. And so when the fire occurred, of course, it was devastating. It was like my church went up. But what I realized is that wasn't my apocalypse. It was a starter pistol. It was the beginning of something new. It's almost like Mother Earth said, okay, you've spent enough time here. Obviously, you're not going to leave on your own fruition. It's time to go and spread the good word and teach others about what you've learned. I don't know if I'd be on the land still, but Animal Essentials and the success of my company and my success as a speaker and a teacher of what I believe and what I've learned wouldn't be the same.
Hello Inside Scoopers, and welcome to another edition. And today we have the legendary, maybe in my opinion, the greatest herbalist that we have in the animal world, Greg Tilford. Now Greg, I've been reading his books as like a small lad. I've been like his biggest fan.
But I remember being a young veterinarian thinking, what is this whole herbal thing? And I read Greg's first book and was like, wow.
Greg has been like a holistic counselor to veterinarians for many years, and you can really trust him, not only about the Western herbs, but he was even one of my early introductions to meat-based diets.
He was on the frontier. I think that he was one of the first people to give it really credibility, that really helped a lot of pets in this world. So Greg's pretty amazing.
The idea with herbs is to support the body in what it's naturally designed to do. And what herbs do is they stimulate different portions of the body or the whole body to perform at a higher level of efficiency. That's all it's about.
I can still to this day rely on him as a knowledgeable source in the whole holistic realm.
I strive for the best ingredients that we can find anywhere. I mean, every ingredient that goes into the products we do is as good as you'll find in any human product on the market. I don't believe that there should be any prejudice between forms of life on this earth in terms of quality and quality of life. And so we strive for the best in everything we do.
I saw him speak at American Holistic Veterinary Medical Association meeting. So I started using some of his products after that meeting. I was really impressed with the results, with his knowledge, with his passion for safety, for transparency, and really for sourcing of his ingredients.
I think what I'm proudest of is the level of respect that we've received, and the fact that we can say, yeah, we work with over 500 veterinarians not just to supply them products, but as advisors and formulators for them. Just think about all those little furry faces and all the animals I've helped and the people that call us crying and thanking that, you know, you've changed our lives because our animals are finally healthy and they mean so much to us, and it's a happier household. And you know, I just think of that and realize they're healing us. And the thought that I can help heal the healer, the four-legged ones, makes me really happy.